Who doesn't like a great gadget? Hi, Tony here and welcome, and today something a little bit different on the channel. When I started the channel a couple of years ago, I kept the name ambiguous. If I'm being honest, I still cringe a little bit at the name of this channel, but yeah, too late now. And I kept the name ambiguous so that the reviews could potentially go in all sorts of angles. That was the intention when I started, but it soon quickly went down a motorcycle route and has become what it is now. But every now and again something catches my eye, and it's something that I think would potentially be of interest to the people out there in YouTube land. Now this or that camping equipment is not a million miles away from the bike world, because I think it's a very handy way of transporting either a way of cooking or getting hot drinks when on the bike. And I'm talking of course about the Jetboil. Now Jetboil have a big range of different sizes and different functionality. I went for the Minimo. It's a little bit wider than the standard Jetboil, but it is shorter and squatter. Apparently it's easier to eat out of, but it struck me that this one, although slightly smaller in size, has the igniter, and it's perfect for packing into a rucksack or indeed a saddlebag or a pannier. I probably drink too much coffee, but the one thing I like about these is that you can get a coffee press as well, so I bought myself one of those to go along with it. And then the only other thing you need to get this thing up and running is one of the small gas bottles. So let's do a quick unbox so you can see what comes in the packaging, and then I'm going to get out in the field and give it a test. Nice size package. It's got like a neoprene cover on the outside. You've got a carry handle on the side, and then everything that you need is apparently inside this box. So if we open up the top lid, first thing you notice in the top you have a little plastic fold out piece, and this is the base for the gas bottle. So if you take your gas bottle, that will sit in there, and then that gives you a nice sturdy setup on the floor. Inside you get a Jetboil sticker, your instructions. You can see the inside of the can, just a nice clean can. And this is your burner unit and everything that you need to get set up, which affixes to the bottom here. First job, take that cap off. So that screws into the top. You can see here you can control the gas, and there's your igniter button. You can give that a little test actually. Let's turn the gas on, hit the igniter button. Right, there we go, we've got a flame straight away. That's good. This part then very simply slots in the top. You've got a little notch here and a button on the side. Line those up, twist that around. If you're wondering what this part was, as I was, this is just an additional piece. So if you're not going to be using this pot, and this has been designed to sit on here so that you can stand a bigger pot or something out and use it as a traditional camping stove. Now the beauty of this is that it all packs down on itself. So you've got a nice compact unit. It will do that if you use the smaller one of these. It will fit together with this top bit inside, and it all then compacts up together. If you're using the large one, which I have done, that gas cylinder will go in there, but you don't have room to fit the actual burner unit in as well. So that's one thing to bear in mind. If you do want to pack this all down into one single thing, you need to get the smaller version of this, not this one. And there you go, it's all packed up, ready to go. The coffee press sits in the bottom. I'm going to invest in the smaller version of these. I thought I was being cost effective by buying this size. I just didn't realise that it didn't all go in this pot together. So I've been riding for a little bit now, and I quite fancy a coffee, so let's get this set up and see how it goes. One of the things I like about this lid is you've got a little spout for pouring, and you've also got a little hole there, so if you want to strain pasta you can leave the lid on and pour that out. So a nice little feature. I'm just going to start with a cupful to see how quickly that boils. It's about 2 minutes to do the full 1 litre, but just 1 cupful. Will be interesting to see how this goes. I'll just place the lid on. Turn the gas on, I can hear that. There we go. Turn it up to maximum. And whilst it's doing that, I'll put together my coffee press. What's obviously good about this is that neoprene cover means that you can hold on to that. I've got some of my favourite Colombian ground coffee. Give that a little bit of a stir around. Then the plunger, just sit on the top there, and I'll leave that to brew for a few minutes. Whilst that's brewing, we don't want to forget this little bit on the bottom here doubles up as a cup to drink from, and it's got measures on the side if you need to measure out any of the liquid before you put it in for your particular recipe. There you go, that's been brewing for a few minutes now, so it's a case of very slowly. And then you can open those handles up and pour it out. Job's a good one. Cheers. So there you have it, nice and quick and easy. A little bit fiddly doing it here on the floor, but I'm just trying it out for the first time, and I didn't bring a big tripod with me. I've only got a little ground one, which is why I've had to do this. But it worked really well. It boiled that just under a litre of water in well under 2 minutes. The coffee plunger works well. This is a really good cup of coffee on the go. And what I like about this is the fact that the Minimo is a little bit shorter and wider, which means if you are eating packaged foods out of it, then you can get into the corners of that bowl with the spoon really easily. One of the other things that's great about this is it's got that variable gas control, so if you're cooking on it rather than just boiling water, you've got much greater control over the heat. And the good thing is you can wash it out with water, let it cool down, package it all up, it goes back in your rucksack or in your pannier, no mess, no leaking, no fuss, ready to go again. So I hope you found this quick review useful. I may do a follow-up and with a little bit more detail, maybe do some cooking on it, look at some of the other accessories that you can have. But for a carry around camping stove, this is great. There are small ones out there on the market, but I like the fact that this is all compacts back up together. So again, thanks for watching, and until next time, take care, ride safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Cheers.
Yeah.